Welcome to Tome of Stars. I'm Stargazer, appearing in an avatar guise. My work is deeply personal, and so I stay anonymous to protect the privacy of others. This video is a how-to for someone unfamiliar with the project, an orientation to help you experience it. Tome of Stars is a book of 100 sonnets, part art, part therapy journal, part exorcism. It explores love, grief, and transformative devotion. The collection is available in print, audiobook, music, and digital formats. You can find everything at tomeofstars.net. With additional poetry and music in companion volumes, there are over 150 separate poems. It's a lot, and especially with the book itself, there is a narrative order, albeit a fuzzy one, to consider. In this video, I outline the basic structure and purpose so that you can choose your own adventure, as it were. The core work is the 100 sonnet collection in the book, Tome of Stars. These poems cover 20 years of real time in a roughly chronological fashion, with some meta-commentary verse and flashbacks to the early life of the poet. If you want to experience a tragic romance in a symbolic and metaphoric presentation through a novel-like plot, you would need to read the book in order. The collection is structured into 6 sections called items, a term for the portions of a margam, the structure of a Bharatanatyam classical Indian dance recital, for my beloved was such an artist. Each item characterizes a defined emotional and psychological period, at least as I understand my mind. The first is Anthesis, botanically the flowering period of a plant, and it thus narrates the flowering of a romance between the poet and the star girl. The second item is called Senescence, which is the period where the flower wilts and dies. It is the varnam of the dance recital, the longest and most emotionally impactful element of the dance. Here, the 7-year relationship collapses under the weight of circumstance and the psychological weaknesses of the lovers. The third item is Sporogenesis, reflecting the formation of spores in plants and microorganisms, environmentally resilient protective cages to allow the essence of the organism to survive harsh conditions. For me, this was a period of nearly 10 years following the loss of my beloved. The fourth item is a term for the dispersal of seeds of a plant. In this work, it symbolizes an incoherent, tempestuous, and desperate phase of my life, where my mind and heart were shattered and dispersed haphazardly by emotional storms. Item 5 represents a shift. The chaotic and desperate confusion from the constant longing for the beloved is offset by a slowly dawning realization of hard truths, and yet, not only the inability to recover from her loss, but the embracing of a deeper devotion to her with the knowledge that it will never be reciprocated, never fulfilled. The final section of Tome of Stars is Scripture, where the growing cult-like devotion is formalized in emotional ritual. The poet embraces his fate and channels it into a daily worship, a doomed realization of lifelong loss with daily petition, driven by his unchanging feelings as he continues to sing psalms to the stars. So ends the primary work. After I completed it and spent some time creating audiobook versions, ebooks, and an illustrated version, I then adopted the burgeoning power of synthetic music to render into song the entire collection. Each of the items was packaged into a separate album, whose name matches the name of the item in the book. This was so impactful to me that I continued producing songs to new poems. These poems related in theme and topic to those in Tome of Stars. However, they were not narratively organized, and often were much more metaphorical, dreamcast, and harder to distill. These are the albums Celestial Mechanics and In Darkness and in Light. Finally, as the 9th musical album of this collection, I stepped away from my own writings and turned to the classical and beloved romance poems of the English language. Some of these were put to music and released as a final album, Better Voices. Like the book, the first 6 albums make more narrative sense if you listen song by song in the order of the items in the book. The final 3 albums can be listened to in any order, although the songs in a given album were ordered with some thought. This is especially true for In Darkness and in Light, an album exploring the highs and lows of psychology and emotion in the poet over the years. Songs occur as paired pieces that are polar opposite. Okay, I think that's enough exposition. I hope I've managed to outline the structure of this project in a way that helps you navigate it according to your interests. My best regards to all.